Hello everyone and welcome back to Control. This is episode 5. Last time I went chasing after objects of power, some of those acquired. Another one, ever elusive. We'll have to get back to that one at another time. When we were taking on the anchor, it proved too much of a challenge for us to cross the gap. So we'll have to revisit that at a later date. But we will be proceeding with the Old Boys Club mission to find Darling's HRA lab, and I'm very curious to see what that's all going to be about. So we'll be heading into, I guess, protective studies, which is where our objective is. So we're going to continue on towards Darling's lab. So, like a theory that I had in regards to the anchor was I was like looking in our upgrades menu to see if I could upgrade like dash length, but you can't change it, so I don't know if maybe it might like get stronger at a particular point and you could like hold it down and go longer distances or something. But yeah, unfortunately unfortunately not doing so hot. Oh god, we have an object of power, the glowing rubber ducky that's always being watched. Alright, let's listen to this multimedia. Like I said, what we're going to do, like I said, like last episode, what we're going to do is anytime we get multimedia, we're just going to go into the menu and view it each time, because while it does take us out of like listening to it in person, more often than not, it'll be the true full-length version in the menu, so we'll be listening to it this way.
For 52 AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low-voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Imagine, like, wouldn't you try and communicate with it first before trying to, like, if it was sentient, like, if it was sentient, you wouldn't try and antagonize it first. I'm gonna electrocute it, I'm gonna burn it, I'm gonna cover it in random chemicals, and then I'm gonna go, hey, do you understand me?
By introducing various stimuli.
Just break your way in.
First, a low voltage electric shock.
Interesting. The ominous rubber ducky that doesn't respond to anything.
This way to the lab? Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
This door's open, let me in. Let me through. Where does this go? It's weird when you look on the map and you see like potentially a pathway. Is it? Up there. Hold on. I need to get up to get through there. If I could get to this one, but I... This is in a way that doesn't feel natural, though. Getting up here doesn't feel right. But at the same time, I'm like, if I could just get up here, then I could get up and in through that door. What else is... Is there another... There is another way. Down here, apparently. Oh no, hang on. Isn't this the... This is the rubber ducky room. We gotta go through the thing to get to the rubber ducky room. Hold on. There's a doorway.
Any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me?
How do we get through to rubber ducky? I need to bring these... I need to make... Can I bring these? Alright. I need to make... Alright, we're gonna make a... We're going to make ourselves a stool. So we can place the objects in and just climb up there instead. Let's try that. I think we can use all these boxes as well. Oh, goddamn. Come on. Let me just bring this table in. Please. Thank you. If you could just place the table down. No, I broke the table. Shit. Right, hold on. Let's just try the boxes. You can't break this. I mean, that's one box. Why did... Come on, you can sit on top of it. I believe in you. We're in trouble here. Maybe I can just make boxes. Hang on. Oops, shit. Maybe I just put the box on this thing in the most unnatural sitting way possible, and then I can get up onto this. And then from there, I can jump and dodge in there. Look. It's all in the name of Rubber Ducky. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it on there. It's a work in progress. All of the boxes just kind of blend into each other, so I can't. If I could just get it tall enough, and then you could do like a little bit of a double jump. Unfortunately, you can't. You just can't make it work. In a perfect world, I'd be able to make it work. Unfortunately, I don't think we're able to. There's got to be an ability that we acquire that allows us to do more than what we're currently able to do, because I'm coming up against all these things and I'm just like, well, I can't do any of this yet. Like getting across to the anchor without dying a million times, or getting to a hole that's like out of reach. So we're gonna have to I guess I'll just leave it, and that'll be another thing I'll have to come back to later. Oh, we have to do this again. Okay, I'm not entirely sure. I'm still not entirely sure how the controls work yet. That's the second one that I've figured out by just... Okay. I think I must have a handle on the controls by now then, right? I've just kind of pressed buttons and it's worked. The HRA lab. I think I have a...
Any idea how to make it work?
I think I have a handle on it now. Like when you press 1, it does a thin line. Press it again, it does a thicker line, I think. And then if you press again, it disappears. So I think I've got it. But this is interesting. What they mean. There's a lot of I just want you guys to know as well, like, because there's a lot of things that I'm being presented with where people are going, oh yeah, this is like, you know, if you were a fan of this or if you're aware of this, this would click with you sort of thing. Is like when I say I don't know anything about Control, I really don't. I don't know much about SCP, people making allusions to SCP as well. I'm not hugely familiar with that kind of stuff. I've seen a couple of things about it. It's just been one of those things that I don't think I've like actively pursued or gotten into, even if, and it totally is right up my alley of things that I'm interested in, is I'm not hugely aware of like a lot of this stuff and what it's like relating to or referencing. So what's really exciting for me is this is sort of kind of my gateway or opening into exploring that stuff a bit more. So I'm really excited to see what we could play or get into that has similar themes and stuff like that. We're definitely going to play Alan Wake as well, and who knows, maybe I will give Quantum Break another go as well, because I did have I've seen some people mention, oh, why are you playing this and not Quantum Break, even though in episode 1 you might have missed it, I did mention and talk about Quantum Break. Who knows, maybe I'll give it another go with a couple of other Remedy games under my belt, and I might enjoy it a little more sharing it with you guys instead of just playing it on my own, and I can give it like proper attention. But we will see. But yeah, like this kind of stuff, and symbols and imageries and themes and stuff that's like it's referencing, I'm not hugely familiar on a lot of that stuff, so I'm definitely just like absorbing this as a very first time experience to a lot of the themes, even outside of the game itself. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it and absorbing the information. Regardless, it's really cool stuff. So if there's anything that's like SCP related that you guys would want to see me like get into, definitely tell me about it and recommend some stuff, because this is really cool. Utilization of paranatural elements. Blackrock Prisms. Summary. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of black rock distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range blank to blank hertz with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a blank through a harmonized prism onto a blank. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank in the prism, will be explored and explained. Interesting. I don't know if for like the game, this game that came out recently called The Medium that I played when it came out. I actually played through that on the channel by Bloober Team. It was very Silent Hill-esque, but it had like, you know, some similar sort of things. I don't know if that's really in the same ballpark, but it wasn't too bad. But let's see if we can get this machine working in the HRA lab.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
So this is a HRA, Hadron Resonance Amplifier. I need some machines, alright. And you just showed up at a very convenient time. Ooh, I have nothing for whatever that is, okay. Ah, I need these. Okay, so it's tied to this thing. Our way in, too strong, leaks out, changing variables. So it looks like you need to do these two. Black cube in the middle and one side of the black cube on the left.
All the punch cards.
Yeah, I gotcha. Oh, hang on. Too powerful for our use. Dimensions feedback loop. Ooh. We have conflicting information on multiple whiteboards. Got 3. There's another one. How many do I need? 5? 2 machines. Hang on. Number 3. Number 2. Why does the number pop in so late?
Have you checked the upper floor?
How weird is that? The 2 like fades in when you get close to it. That's strange. And I guess this is number 1. The 3 pops in as well. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's strange. Oh, and there's a number 5. Oh crap. It's number 4. 1, 2, 3. Is the 4 upstairs then? Why would they not all be on the same floor? Strange. Oh, I can't dash in here. Let's go look upstairs.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Can we affect this? Configurations. There's more on this one as well. Oh wow, number 4 terminal is up here. Why? So we put 1 card in each terminal. So there's 5 of them. Does each whiteboard reflect their corresponding terminals? So should I put... So it's one of these 2.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I know that. Oh no, hang on, that doesn't even match. Hold on. I think it's this one. Yeah. So that one. I'm assuming we just go for the... It's either one of the ones that are not crossed out. No. I already used that one. Does that say too powerful for our use and then it has 3/2? So it means don't use those on 3/2.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Use that one on this one. This one wants us to use those 2, so I would say 1 and 2 maybe. Use that one. And then number... Oh no, it's... Shit. This one. No, this one. And then this one. And then I guess we press the button. Okay.
What do the symbols mean?
What do the numbers mean, Mason? My other theory now is going to be anything that's not crossed out is maybe... I'm going to go with the We're going to go with the second theory, which is that might be number 1, which I've put upstairs, and I need to go and retrieve that and get that back. This also has number 1 and... Oh, hang on. So, give me that back. This one in number 4. That one in number 4. Which one is this? Number 5? Shit, I don't think we have a... I guess we'll... The 5th one will be whatever's left over. Is what I'm going to go with. Maybe. Give me that back. Number 1... It's this one. Number 2...
Try different combinations. One of them has to work.
Oh, shit, hang on. That's number 1. I'm doing this in the wrong order. Shit. Hold on. Number 3 is that one. Number 2 is that one. Number 1 is this one. And then I guess number 5 is the last one that we have. Let's see. Shit. I really thought that might have been it. Alright, give me the cards back. No, don't swap them over. Okay, though, two on that whiteboard tie into each other. Changing variables. These two interchange with each other. Okay, so because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's ticked out those three. Hang on. Ooh. Could it be reflective of, like, this is, could it be reflective of the number of solid black? So this would be 1. This would be 2. This is 3. This is 4. No, hang on. Both of these have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of these have 5. That theory falls apart immediately. Maybe it's the blank space. But none of these have only 1 for the blank space. This is challenging. I'm going to take photos of each of the whiteboards so I can compare all of the whiteboards together. I don't know if I'm overthinking the puzzle or not, but compare them. Every single one has number 5 crossed out. We've got 1 and 4, 2 and 3, 1 and 4. This one seems to be consistent in the first slot. But I could be reading the whole thing wrong, that's the problem. Based on how I'm interpreting it. Let's try this. It would be nice if when you put the card in, it responds. I mean, it might. Maybe when you put all the cards in, it'll have the response that it says it's correct. I'm definitely just, I'm like, oh, maybe this is like a bit more clear, but it's not. Real-time puzzle solving. Now, Because three of those are exactly the same. I'm not sure if the whiteboard that is near the terminal is reflective of, you know, like what you need to do. Because this is terminal number 4, it leads me to believe I should pick one with like 4 available, like slots or something. But there's none that equal 5. Wait a minute, this one's weird. Because this one uses like half. What the hell? And then there are lines that don't line up as well. Like this one here on the far right has line work that this one doesn't have. This is one that you can't just do random cards into, you know, and I'm not trying not to do that. So there's the one down here says too powerful for use, and then it has 3/2. So I'm saying, so I guess don't use that one in 3/2. One gives you a feedback loop. There's 2 that have a line that are connected, so I assume that those 2... Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Maybe it's not that they're connected. These 2 need to be switched around. Shit, hang on. So, number 3 actually needs to be this one. Okay, maybe it might be this. And number 2... needs to be this one. It might be what I originally thought, except I've misread this whiteboard. So what was number 1 again? Number 1 is this one. I think this one in number 4. This one in number 5. Sorry. It worked. It worked. We got it right. It worked. Yay! I misread that whiteboard. That's, like, for some reason, that's such a universal symbol for swap the things around whenever you use that, like, the double arrows. But for some reason I was like, oh, it means that they're connected. They need to be in sequence. God damn it. I was working too hard. We got it. We got it. Oh, it's gone. Do we fuck it up?
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan. We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here. and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Hedron resonance amplifiers. What the fuck? What is that as a visual? What the?
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Threshold. Opening up a shortcut too. Nice. Marshall knows what's coming because she's like, yep, same last name. I knew you were going to be looking for your boy. Interesting. So she's aware of some stuff.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
God damn, I love the authenticity of how these tapes look. So good. Objects of power holders 665 to the other / blessing. We hold the reign / law. We are failing in translating hyperreal concepts. Secrets, instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Ignore this message. It's so cryptic. I want you guys to also like do keep in mind that this game is one hell of an information overload at times, and there's definitely a lot to process, so I might forget some terms and stuff like that, like the Hedron resonance amplifiers, what it stands for, or like some very simple concepts as I try and worm my way through all of the very complex like themes and situations that we're being thrown into. So do forgive me if I'm gonna forget about some stuff here and there. Trying my best to keep a handle on everything that's going on. I obviously have like a decent grasp at like what's happening in terms of the general stuff, but I can't wait to actually have a bit more of a clearer picture once I get like later on into the game and complete the game, because I'm so enthralled in this story. Wow, that's one hell of a fucking shortcut. Goddamn. There's Ritual Division, which is blocked off. Cool. Okay, let's just take the... there is a section that's just off to the... Oh man, I wish I could just go in here. Open up! I guess that might be another shortcut that could open up at another point. We could always fast travel back to Ritual Division and then look at that question mark section off to the right. We are headed to Maintenance Sector. And then after that, we'll go back to Executive to talk to Emily and Marshall together. So the game makes you like kind of do a bit of a backtrack anyway through previous areas, which is cool.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRA's first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
So, I don't know if we are Polaris. I don't think we are, but we'd be like, you know, it almost gives you at least in the beginning, gives you the feeling as if you are Polaris. But we're clearly not. I mean, are we clearly anything? I don't know why I said clearly. I don't know anything! Clearly as if I have a firm grasp about what's going on, but, you know what I mean. Like, I was under the assumption that we were being spoken to, but then it turns out it's Polaris, but are we still Polaris? Who knows? We've got clearance level 4 now as well, so there's a few level 4 doors that we have yet to go into. Ooh. Okay. Wait a second. Do I want both sides running at one time? Oh, shit. Give me one of these. Let me take it over with me. So I don't know if I want both running, but let's just make it both. Let's just make both go. I can always pull it off later. Should also, when we do have a chance, go back to... Oh, no, never mind. Hang on. I guess we do just want to disable them. Oh no, I need one for the... Ah, okay. Come on, let me get it. Let me get this. It's highlighting. Yes, give it to me. Open up. It actually worked out in the end. Oh, we're going to the motel. We're going to the motel. Hold on. Just before we do that. Where does that go? We've been in there before. I don't think I want to go down there. I'm pretty sure that's where we've been there before. That's a note. We're going to the motel. Ooh, it says there's also a casino entry point. Unless that's the same location. Is the ocean... Because it just says traverse to the Oceanview Motel. Is this also a casino? Is there a casino out the back? fuck?
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Like, when I'm looking at that board that says Oceanview Motel and Casino, I'm like, will it take us to a casino as well? Or is it just one and the same? It doesn't seem like this would be the type of place to house a casino. Alright, what's the puzzle this time, baby? What are we doing? Radio. Nothing. Well, if this is in regards to Blackrock processing... maybe there isn't even a puzzle this time. Hang on. Ooh. Stuff, hold on. Oh, that's weird. Ooh. Oh, we have to make the rooms match. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on. Let me check the first room. We can't change anything in the first room. So I think the first room is the blueprint. Chair out. Painting and that sorted. Pot over that side. Alright, we need to keep the chair out. We almost had it perfect. Chair out. Ooh, it made a confirmation noise. Okay. Oh! All the doors are open. That's never happened before, has it? Oh, because we already... Oh. Okay. Weird. I guess because we solved it. Do all the doors open when you complete the puzzle? Have I just not noticed that before? Come out. It's always this door as well. What are behind the other doors? Wait. Oh, did we extend that? Ah. Is that what going into the motel did? It expanded the bridge across the way? I got very confused for a second there. I expected to be in a... Oops. I expected to be in a different location. Oh. So this is something similar before, like we went through this close to Dr. Darling's lab to go to what's called the Ashtray Maze, except we haven't received an objective to go there, so like something like, maybe that's the... There's multiple bridges. I don't know, man. Like, I assume we'll receive an objective or something to go in there. We'll just stay focused on the mission at hand, because...
We need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Like, it's so bright in here. Jesus, what's going on? I don't think that, you know, the game's going to intentionally, like, lead you astray, where it's going to be like, you'll never take me there. I think as long as I just follow these main missions, and then occasionally I'll do, like, a mission on the janitor board and for Artie, then it should be pretty chill. Some people, some of my patrons in early access have mentioned that, like, they got to a point, you know, around, like, this part of the game, or a little bit earlier, when this is, like, when they started to feel like they were getting, like, a little bit lost. And I definitely relate to that. Is not, like, lost in a bad sense of the word, but it is much of, like, a, where do I go? Like, what do I do? Which missions should I do when? Should I go this way? Like, I just, like, I'm being really cautious of wanting to do things in a correct sort of order. So hopefully, you know, I'm doing that. As long as I do, like... I just don't want to, like, skip or miss out on potential optional stuff that I'm not even aware of. That's sort of the, oh god. That's sort of the struggle. But for the most part, it is pretty straightforward. It's just once you get to the optional stuff and when and where to do that. Oh, hello. I missed the shotgun. I want to get the shotgun back. Oh, these are my friends. Hello. You're a big boy. This place is mine. Speak with a Rish.
Hey, Fade, up here!
You in there? Okay. Just taking a look around to see if there's any files or anything before I head upstairs. Okay, let me just read the one that I have picked up. On the Atlas theory, the Atlas. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation. When doing so, no visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which make this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid its in discovering its purpose. Interesting. Oh. I need to fucking... Damn! I need to get over the other side. There we go. Any files up here? Just a projector? Aha! Oceanview Motel and Casino.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet.
Butte. Okay.
They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Oceanview Motel and Casino.
Okay, it's one place.
Dream like hay! They found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid.
Cool. This video actually lets me pause. A place of power. Oldest house. Manhattan thresholds. Light switch. Leaks out cord. Can we affect this? We are guests there. Our way in leaks out of the motel. Where do the other symbols lead? Other dimensions? They don't even know.
And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Oceanview is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Fucking so cool. So cool.
AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a bungalow closet.
Butte. Give me that.
glad to see you're still you.
Okay, that guy. He's back. Power plant man.
So hot.
You're fine. We'll push through this.
The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. But I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. Look, we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Two things is, first thought is this guy, do you think he's from LA Noire? Like, he just has such a, like, LA Noire face. Like, you just see him in that game. I don't know what the motion capture is for Control, if it's using actual people's faces, or whether they're new, or something like that, but Arish, whoever, if they've used someone for facial capture, I'm almost certain that they were in LA Noire. I'm almost certain. And then the second point that I was going to make is I love so much the visuals of this game, and sort of like all the aesthetics and the old technology, and when you're in the middle of like talking to him and it does like that zoom out of like the room with all the bodies floating, it's so cool. The visual language of this game and its environments is gorgeous.
I buy a shot. Bottom shelf only.
Alright, I guess we're taking on a hiss monster. Where is... I'm going to take this opportunity to get rid of spin, and I want to put shadow back on. Let's see what I've got. Less recoil, ammo cost per shot, ammo refund chance on hit. That ain't bad. Projectiles fired, +4. Yes! Alright, let's do that. Pierce and shadow. That kind of limits our, it does kind of limit our, like, sort of mid-range, but it's okay. I do actually like, have we got anything that just will be good for the standard grip? More ammo refund chance, rate of fire. I'll have a look. I'll go back to the fast travel control point, see if I can upgrade anything at this point. We'll have a look while I've been grinding my source back slowly. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau Hands meeting. Yeah, that is weird. What is Trench's deal, really, though? Like, we don't know the guy, you know? We don't know the guy. I should upgrade... melee damage. Give me some more melee damage. I wouldn't complain about more health either at this point, really. Ooh, almost at a personal mod slot. Astral constructs. Let me have a look. We can upgrade the grip now. I might upgrade grip, to be honest, instead of pierce. We're going to go for upgrading grip. Weapon form upgraded, which is cool. Upgrading mods could be... Oh, so you need to use this to then... Right. And that's how I can upgrade it to constructing different mods, and you can refresh them. Okay, that's cool. So I need to start upgrading this so I can get like level 3, level 4, etc. That's good to know. It's a shame that these seem to be so basic, these ones. This one's good, a random rare weapon mod. There you go, we'll keep... Oh, hang on. I should probably equip grip. And we can put another mod in here. Damage while low on health is pretty good for me. I'm going to put damage against enemy armor back on again. Oh, because isn't the enemy armor... I remove the armor so quickly when I use like launch that it doesn't even really matter. So I just might go for a straight rate of fire increase, actually. Looks good to me. Okay. That's better. Love that. Shatter's definitely my favorite.
I've seen parasites.
Oh, this was the...
7 returned from an expedition. Ranger squad into the quarry threat.
Ah! So we should just press a series of buttons, and you're just like, oh shit. Fuck, what are we even listening to? Expedition debrief.
Ranger squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some Blackrock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here. Threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29.
The sound design is... You can still hear it.
Find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance.
Sound design continues. That's closed.
And did you encounter any...
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
No, everyone's just taking a nap. That's fine. Oh, God. Oh, my... Whoa! Look at his face. What happened to your face? Swan boat procedures. Altered item. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank, possible connection to object of power 5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. The item was seized from activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite Formula C-9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. Do we have Object of Power number 5? The floppy disk. That's the one that... That's the telekinesis. Okay. Interesting. No, I don't have number 5 though.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
I'm almost like certain that like we are supposed to be in place of Polaris. Like it's because like she's talking to us as in like, can you help us find them? And we are like controlling her or directing her where she needs to go. But then she also refers to Polaris as a feminine identity. What's curious and interesting is Jesse refers to Polaris as a she. It is a gendered aspect, instead of it being like an it or a thing, which is very curious.
Shit, they're shattered. Not a single prism left.
Who's breaking shit?
What the fuck?
Is this our monster? Excuse me? You breaking my shit? I'm gonna throw wood in your egg. I'm gonna throw wood in your face. Is it invisible? I see you now. I had no health then. I straight up almost died. My god. What was that? Research and records. His distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Stay away from them, unlike me. Curiously, the His Distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The His Distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the Distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? I mean, yeah. Certainly seems that way. To the lab. Blackrock Multimedia.
There are areas in the oldest house where under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where Blackrock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Blackrock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The code's Blackrock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again if you...
Emily 665, neighbor of the beast. That's so good.
Other dimensions leak in.
Interesting.
The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's...
Dude, this stuff is so bizarre with the whole, like...
Heard that too, right? Blackrock comes from a threshold. Quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
So we gotta go and get some. Is the Blackrock, because it's extra dimensional matter, is Blackrock like a material substance? Is our weapon made out of Blackrock? Is the board's pyramid in the astral plane, is that Blackrock? If it's a material substance?
Get it?
Darling's key. This
Clearance level 5. Nice. Let's have a look. Blackrock. Utilization of paranatural elements. Blackrock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonances with a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Blackrock will be analysed, most notably the fire breaks. Feats of engineering designed to contain future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Blackrock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. So is Blackrock like... maybe like those covers that go in front of doors? I don't think there's any here that I can really relate to. There's like... I wonder if we can get up there. There's like... you know, sometimes we see like doors that are covered. And it looks like that we could... that could be Blackrock. I don't know if I can... There's a door there! Let me up! Oh man. Balancing stuff on top of each other is very hard work. Oh. Yes! Watch this just be completely useless. Yep, there's no reason to... Okay. There's a thing. It gives us an item. Ooh, we got a personal mod for health recovery that looks fancy looking. Oh, it's a level 5. Health recovery per element pickup. Bam! It was not useless. Oh. It was also just able to be opened by that clearance level 5 door, which I was going to go and check out anyway. As soon as I picked up the code, I was like, ooh, there was that door. Well, we broke in the cool way. We went the cooler way. And now we can go into the Blackrock Quarry.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
her natural thoughts that are internalized is very realistic in that she's always people think to themselves about what they're going to say, what they're going to do. So I like how it's being like voiced and like self-narrated in a believable way, which is cool. Yeah, I think the white bar being their armor, we always just get that out of the way with launch really quickly, so doing extra damage to armor doesn't really matter much. Nice. Pierce zoom boost, we got level 5 mod for that. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, we're in ventilation. I was like, we're not cleansing that control point? Oh. I just got just like... I was like, rude. Don't shut the door on me. Oh, it's so bright. Oh, the control room. I see. Ah, this makes sense now. We're back here, but in an area we can now access properly because of clearance. Nice. It's weird. I like how the areas work, how you can go through familiar and older areas, but you can access more of it now. I think that's neat. What? Fight for me! Yeah. Are you slowly losing health? You are slowly losing health. I guess then you just die when you run out of health. Oh, that was great. Well done, you. Ooh, you can even do... You can even seize control of the floaty boys. Nice. Ooh, that's weird. It's like shaped like human objects. NSC. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of blank excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its blank from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a blank through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that is designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Dude! This is Northmore? Northmore is powering the Bureau. Northmore sarcophagus container. Wait, let me read that again. Shit. That was case files, right? What was the thing that we just picked up? It wasn't correspondence, it's research, right? It was NSC related. NSC. Trench designed the NSC. The game spoiled it because it's on this document. It's redacted. Redacted sarcophagus container. NSE. So it stands something. NSE. Northmore sarcophagus container. He designed it and then became director. A safe method of extraction of Northmore's excess energy output, or acting as a humane way to house him. So I would say the coolant pumps keeps the container and its prisoner from overheating. It is rendered into, I don't know, a manifestation of Northmore's power. So there was a disappearance of the sarcophagus container 01 by an unknown manifestation of Northmore's power. The occupant was then restrained and a second model was built. And now it has built-in spatial anchors that prevent anything from happening. Bruh. Is that a mistake that they put that on there? Because Northmore's in this bad boy. Why redact it on a document if it's literally written on the wall? Oopsie. Well, pays to be observant. That's fucked. That opens up a whole lot of questions. This whole thing is housing Northmore, and Northmore's powers are powering... like, what he's doing is powering the whole plant. So they're entirely self-sufficient. I wonder if that means Northmore is trying to... Because he tried to apparently escape from number 1, and then they had to keep him there. It makes me wonder if the hiss is kind of his way of, like, lashing out without him being able to escape. Maybe. If the hiss are tied to Northmore. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, we're going this way. We will obviously find more about that later. Dodge efficiency. That looks like a nice one too. Energy recovery speed is pretty good. Evade energy cost, nah. Nah.
Elevator's broken.
Can we just...
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can we just do this? This is so cool, but I'm so confused. Northmore's a special power that's being used to power the whole place. But why? And then Trench was killed, and now we're the new director. Trench is the one who built the NSC before he was even director. He built the thing which is named after Northmore to contain him when he was still director. And then I guess he then took over as director after that. How did that miss? Give me that control point, baby. Will the elevator work now that we've cleansed the control point? Looks like it. I regret my decision to ascend. I'd like to go back down now, please. The best part about accidentally taking this way up is now I have to go all the way back down. Holy shit, why is it taking so long? It's so much longer than I thought it would be. Alright, back down, please. Ah, yes. Going back down. I don't know whether to trust this trench guy. He's just a ghost in my head. Could Northmore have manipulated like a hiss guy to shoot Trench, and then we are then manipulated into doing Northmore's bidding? But then how does Artie play into all of this? Because he's just like so mysterious. Who's also immune to the hiss. Which I assume because he's wearing his fucking headphones, so maybe it just doesn't allow things to get in. Doesn't allow the whispers of the hiss to get into his thing. He's got headphone resonance amplifiers. He's got a HRA on his headphones instead. Potentially. Who knows? I guess this is all of our Blackrock shit. And there should be some prisms down this way, apparently. Be some prisms? Quarry equipment order. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous room this time to get the clean cut research wants. This Blackrock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slab of Blackrock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double that last order. Yeah, it's levitating. What's up, gang? Not even on the map. Where am I? Ooh. Hold the phone. What's this? Where am I? Ooh, this goes down to the furnace chamber. I'm getting distracted now. How does this link to the furnace chamber? Oh. What's this? What purpose does this place serve? Oops, god damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay, look, I'm convinced that I need a double jump. There's got to be an ability in this game that gives me a double jump, because these ledges are double jump height. I definitely have to get like a double jump of some sort, because that would solve all my problems. Being able to double jump in places. It would just... It's the answer that I need. Because it would give me more height. It would allow me to get into previously unreachable areas. That is it.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
This is the visual. This is the Blackrock Quarry. Holy shit. There's our extra dimensional matter. And where it comes from. Holy crap. Ah! Damn it. Hang on. Give me back. Yes. Oh fuck. I guess we're just going into the middle. I like being elevated, it's fun. Trying to just like stay up high. Are there people down there? There's power down there. Just think, ooh, there are people down there. Look at that. What the fuck is going on there? I just think it's smart to be up on high first. To suss out your surroundings. Activate the explosives to excavate the Blackrock prism. There you go. How high can I get up? Not very high. Unless I get a double jump. Alright, bitches. Let's fucking party! Oh, I need that. Alright, you're mine now. Help me out here. Yes. Hang on, there's a fucking power-up orb around here somewhere. Quick, get the power-up orb. Fucking... What the fuck? Ah! Oh no! Big boy. Where's that power-up orb gone? Fucking get over here. Get out. Up! Up! Leave me alone, please. Bam! Can I take control of this guy? Oh, skip. No! You can't take control of the bing bongs. Oh, alright. Power. Gimme. God, this game is so satisfying on so many levels. Like, it's so fun to play. It's so fun to experience. Like, movement is fucking great. Ooh, that's so cool. Those noises. We're about to get some Blackrock, baby. Hold on. I need to destroy older mods. Sort that by rarity. Ah, cool. Goodbye, everything that's shit. I don't want to play with you anymore. Cool. That gives me some. And then you filter out these bad boys. I don't need you anymore. Alright, give me that shield boost. That is such a cool sound effect. I love it. Quarry Incident. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned and staring in a uniform direction, the city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes until I had to resort to literally blank. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. What the hell is the city? There a city out there somewhere? Let's fucking dig this shit. Oh! This is just pure video game ecstasy, man. Oh, perfect. Just in the shape that I need. Wonderful. Should I take a spare? I mean, while we're here, should we not?
Right where you led me.
Should we not fill our pockets with them?
Prisms, they mean something to you. We need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs. Then Dylan.
We're being chased by the Spiky! Eat my power! Oh, shit. We're being chased by the spikes. Ah! It's the seizure monster. Get me the fuck out of here. What is that? What is that? Another bureau alert. I'm busy. Which way is the fucking way out of here? Hang on. I need to figure out this elevator. There's an elevator around here somewhere. It takes me somewhere. Maybe I just need to get higher up and I don't... I need a double jump! Please tell me that that's an ability that I get at some point, because this is crazy. Yes! Okay. Oh, actually, fucking good. Oh, we're still not high enough. There's the elevator. Oh, it's to a restricted area. That's spicy. Is there a way that I can get up there? At this current point in time. Damn it. Too low. Tried that same spot before. I don't think we can, but if I can get... If only that crane was a bit lower. I could, like, run on it. Spicy astral meatball is coming for me. Oh, there's multiple. Yeah, I think we have to leave. I've gone the wrong way. Ah! Shit. This way. What inspires these? What inspires the astral meatballs to appear or attack me? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah! Ah, shoot! Surely they can't come this far. Aha! Oh, hang on a minute! Are the hiss attacking them? No. They are shooting at me. I am their target. I was wondering for a second there if the hiss were also attacking these things. Trying to get... There we go. Oh, there's another one. I'm trying to deal with the enemies. Weird. Weird. Okay, speak with Marshall. We're heading back to Executive to speak with Emily Pope and Marshall.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darwin's entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something. And I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
Yeah. Alright, before I talk to you, I wonder if Emily Pope has anything for me. What's up, baby?
These corrupted organisms vary so wildly.
There's a new note. Linguistic ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities have been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Where's the corresponding audio record? Give it to me. Why is the corresponding audio record not in the same place? Have you got any more information for me?
Hi, Jesse.
No.
See you soon. Be careful out there. See you soon.
Situation report. All sectors.
Executive is in the process of being fortified, as per your order.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but
a security employee named Arish has apparently prevented multiple key locations from being taken.
My God, Ranger 1, shut up!
Start HRA production immediately.
Currently holding the HRA lab.
I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
No one's heard anything from them since.
This is it?
Let's hope no news is good news.
17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Jesse. Dude. Huh? So Polaris is linked between Jesse and Dylan. Ranger 1 totally ruined that beginning of the interaction. It's like, situation report. I just thought it would cancel the dialogue. He just keeps talking in the background. I mean, it's realistic, I guess, but man doesn't read social cues. Can't you see these people are now talking? So funny. So Dylan was taken, groomed to be the new director, is not eligible, is now in the containment sector in the Panopticon. Him like writing like our name on the wall is super interesting too. Questionable. That's really bizarre. So Dylan and Jesse found the Polaris together, and she's questioning it. She's also getting increasingly more frustrated and annoyed at these people that are surrounding her because they have just blindly submitted to her authority as director because she's worthy of the weapon, of the service weapon. So that's just like led them to all just be like, yes, sir. And she's just like, well, fuck, I'm only here for my brother, and now I have to like save everyone else, and it's really weird. So that's going to be really interesting to... Alright, stop talking, Ranger 1! I wonder if now... Emily now does have new dialogue. There we go. I was wondering if that would change. So, my brother's keeper. Let's get this final information from Emily before we wrap this one up for today.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine, a researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Old growth. There you go. New mission. So it looks like we'll be heading down to research to look for Rhea.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that Blackrock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives. So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging.
Okay, Emily, settle down.
Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
Slicing. Gouging. Okay, well, I guess Blackrock is not in the service revolver then. In the service weapon.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here. How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course. We got this place up and running together, Emily.
Interesting.
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Her facial expressions are great. Really, really good. She's so expressive, and I love that as I was walking away, you could still see those details as well. I want to quickly check out something before we move on. I do want to head to ventilation. So I can just quickly check out the janitor's office. I want to check in on Ati and see if there's another job to do on the board. before I forget, so I can at least have that in my to-do list for next time. So, where do I go from here? It's down this way. Oh, I was expecting enemies to spawn in, and I'm glad that they didn't, because I kind of like it when they don't.
Containment sector.
Yes.
Pussy splinters.
Pussy splinters.
The work won't end even if you keep doing it.
You're not wearing your headphones. You currently have them off. What a mess. Talk to the plants.
They are very good listeners. You can tell them anything. Or you can sing to them. They like that.
I love that it's off-brand Walkman is pony.
What's the worst thing about this vermin? Satana. The noise.
Why aren't you affected by the hiss, sir? Alright, cool. We can do that job next time. Well, that will bring this episode of Control to a close, where we still have enemies spawning when I was just so excited that they won't spawn. But we have a lot of questions, and we did get some answers, but again, when you get answers, it's generally more questions. More and more questions until we get further along in the game, and we'll just have to see what it's all about. I'm very excited to proceed in the next upcoming mission, because we're going to be checking out Dylan and see what he's about. A sibling reunion, which is going to be very, very interesting, but I can't wait to see what that's going to be like, because I mean, that was a little bit psychopath, carving Jesse's name into the wall like that, so I don't know if he's going to be all mentally all happy and dandy with you know, with Jesse. It might be like, why didn't you come find me? Why didn't you come and find me sooner? You know, why now? Why has it taken this long for you to come and see me? So I mean, that's potentially what it could be like. So we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, we have a new thing on the hotline, actually. Astral constructs. Let's listen to this. Certain resources, loot, can be constructed, crafted into mods and forms. We facilitate this at control points menus. This will only be available exclusive for the director. Cool, we did do a couple of those already, so we are aware of that. Wonderful. Cool. That'll bring this episode of Control to an end. As I said, we're done for now. But yes, meeting Dylan next time, while also doing a job for Artie, and then also doing a job for Emily to go find Raya in research. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Control. This one felt really good. In terms of gameplay and getting through missions and through the story and stuff. So I'm very happy with how the game is progressing, and I cannot wait to go to the containment sector and check out the Panopticon. So thank you so much. I will see you then.